Welcome to Buckingham Business Review. I'm your host, Bernie Wolford, president of Buckingham Associates. Our video magazine is about the intersection of people, strategy, and tactics. Today, I'm very excited to have a guest in my studio, Leslie Kuban. And in this segment and a few others, we are going to learn about the world of franchising, specifically the matching of interested candidates to the appropriate franchise opportunity. Let me give you a brief bio on Leslie and then encourage you to read the full version on the various websites on which we post. Leslie is with FranNet, and she's been a consultant since 1999. She provides education and support to individuals who are interested in owning franchise businesses. She has helped more than 240 people make the transition from corporate life to business ownership. And she credits her personal experience as a franchise owner with giving her the perspective to help clients find the quality of life that they want. And so, as I said, I'll encourage you to go and read the rest of Leslie's very impressive bio. But as always, when we have the real thing in the studio, we want to quickly get to our guest. Leslie, welcome to Buckingham Business Review.
Thank you for having me.
Let's begin with the first most important question. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your business, FranNet? Who are you guys? What is your niche in the marketplace?
Sure. And thank you for having me.
My pleasure.
FranNet we're a company that's been around for 25 years, and we are a franchise organization ourselves, and I am a franchisee of FranNet, and I like everyone to know that I drink my own Kool-Aid every day.
You live, drink, and breathe franchise.
I do. I pay the franchise fees and the royalties just like everybody else that I help learn about franchising does.
Very good. So what is the core FranNet value proposition in the marketplace?
We work with primarily individuals coming from mid to senior level corporate life who are either transitioning out through corporate mergers and acquisitions and downsizing. A lot of our clients are still employed in corporate America, but they're looking for an entrepreneurial strategy that is a bridge out of corporate America. And we help them understand the world of franchising, what the options are, what the costs are, the risks, what's the return opportunity, and just how to navigate the whole process of figuring out how do I get started with exploring the options and the financing and bring it all together to find the right opportunity.
Okay. So I'm hearing a little bit of coaching, a little bit of opportunity exploration, a little bit of what am I good at, what would I not be so good at? So you're blending all those things into the FranNet service, it sounds. Very good. Well, when I close my eyes, as many of our viewers, I'm sure, and think franchising, fast food naturally comes to mind, but I know that there are thousands and thousands of franchise opportunities. Some maybe certainly I will be hearing about for the first time, as will our viewers. What are, on a scale of 1 to 10, what are the breadth and depth of franchising opportunities?
It's really fascinating to see what a large universe exists in the world of franchise opportunities outside of food and automotive, like as you said. Just a few examples that you might find interesting. We did a lot of work last year and continue to do work with a company in language translation services that is franchised.
Interesting.
I'm working right now with a company that is a private academy, a alternative to homeschooling for kids that is a franchised organization. There's an interesting franchise in corporate security and risk management. And then there's things, I really like the business-to-business segment a lot. I like that because there tends to be a lot more stability in those types of segments. So, and some of those kinds of businesses have been around for a long time, like temporary staffing, which is enjoying a big boom now as more employers are, headcount is a dirty word for a lot of employers, so they're servicing their needs through contingent labor, and there are franchises that service that are growing and doing very well. In the health and wellness space, there's a franchise in the therapeutic massage business that we're working with that's growing and doing very well. So it's really all over the board, all kinds of stuff. Food is great, and food can be a great opportunity.
That's probably the common denominator of most people, such as myself, thinking about franchising, but I have the feeling you could open my eyes to a plethora of opportunities. Well, let's go to the other side of that then. If I am a candidate and I come to you and FranNet and your colleagues and say, I'm thinking of franchising, but I know very little about it, how do you put a square peg into a square hole and avoid the square peg in the round hole? Do you do some profiling and things such as that?
FranNet uses an assessment tool called Proven Match, which it asks the candidate a lot of questions about how they feel, what they feel their best skill sets are. Certainly we have to look at the financials. The investment has to be comfortable. We explore the financing options that the person would be a qualified candidate for. But it also tie into their values and their interests and what's important to them, what they want to accomplish out of owning their own business over the next 3, 5, 10 years. We talk about the exit strategy that is going to be important to a person down the line. Once person's in the business, they're looking towards ultimately what is this going to do for me. So it's a pretty intense process. I usually am spending 2 to 3 hours with a person, understanding having conversations with them and their spouse around all of those before I know enough about them to intelligently recommend what are specific franchises that could be vehicles for them.
Okay, so step one is getting to know them. Step two is to explore the possibilities.
Yep.
Excellent. Well, we are visiting with Leslie Kuban, and I certainly am learning a lot about the world of franchising. And in our next segment, we're going to take a bit of a deeper dive and perhaps look at some case studies and some specific examples of Leslie's recent experience with FranNet. So until we're together again, this is Bernie Wolford. Thanks for being with us on Buckingham Business Review.